live one-on-one conversation. 30 minutes of pure entertainment with musicians, writers, and actors to motivators, chefs, and even rappers to up-and-comers with the it factor. It's the Jazzie K.Ward coming at ya. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs. Tune in, chime in, sit back, relax. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. What you doing, Dr. G?
I don't know. I was just trying to get it together. JC.
Oh, happy Monday.
It's Monday. I lost an hour of sleep. I'm very upset.
Why, Dr. G? Because of the sleep?
Yeah, I need every hour I can get.
Wow. What time do you get up in the morning?
It depends. Today I was up at 2 o'clock this morning, but normally it's about 3:45-ish, 4 o'clock-ish. Unlike you, I can't go to the gym. I got to get ready to go to work.
Okay. Well, you could. You know what you could do? You could go to the gym before you go to work.
If I'm getting up at 3-something, 4 o'clock, I got to get ready to get out the door. That's the last minute. Go to the gym what time? 1 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, just leave the gym and go to work.
Now, first of all, how you going to leave the gym and go to work? You haven't showered and shaved. So you're going to just go to work just being just funky. So let me talk to you for a second. Hold on. No, we're not going to do that. Then they talk about you. Y'all know that doctor, she nice, but she smell. We're not going to do that.
I know, Dr. G. Well, you can shower at the gym and then just keep it moving.
See, I don't know about that. Putting my feet on somebody else's floor. It's not my own bathroom. That's how you get athletic feet. That's why you get athletic feet. I don't do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm going with that. Okay. That's my story.
I got you. Well, can you believe it's already March?
Yes, I can.
I can't believe that. I just February went by, Black History Month zoomed by. Now we I always call them March.
The shortest month of the year.
Madness.
Well, I love March Madness. It's basketball season, so I love the road to the Final Four. So I'm excited about that, but
Nicole,
let's get it together.
That's what we do. Well, we see people coming in the room and welcome again to Artist Talk. We're so excited to have everybody here. And so, as you know, Artist Talk, of course, myself and Dr. G. Good evening, beautiful people, and welcome to another inspiring edition of Artist Talk. I'm your host, Jazzie K.Ward, and as always, I'm joined by my brilliant co-host, the incomparable Dr. Shontell Graham. I just call her Dr. G over here.
I sound special. I love that.
Yeah, we create a space where creativity meets conversation, where artistry meets truth, and where our guest and our audience gets to explore the deeper stories behind the work. Now, Dr. G, she brings her sharp insight, her heart, her gift of seeing beyond the surface. I bring the curiosity, my love for the arts, my commitment to elevating voices that deserve to be heard. And when we come together, you already know it's going to be a powerful night. So settle in, relax, get ready for the conversation that feeds your mind, stirs the spirits, and celebrates the artists who shape the world. This is Artist Talk, and we're just getting started. Let's go, Chef D.
Live from WKRW, welcome to Artist Talk, a live one-on-one conversation with your host, the man with the golden voice, Jazzie K.Ward.
Welcome back to the show, y'all. I see people coming in the room. Hey, chat. I see people on, y'all. Now, when I'm looking away, I'm looking at so many devices, me and Dr. G, okay? I'm looking at my YouTube.
You guys, I'm just trying to make sure that we stay interacting with our lovely, lovely audience. We love you guys.
Right. And so make sure you put in the chat where you are watching from. If you have questions or concerns for, questions or comments, not concerns, okay? Make sure
listen, they can give concerns, but if you give a concern, I need 2 forms of ID and insurance card. That's considered a consult, level 4. So we can take care of that too.
Exactly. And make sure you please share the video out too. Whether you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on X, if you're watching on kwardradio.com, if you're on Facebook, also my K.Ward radio page too. Okay. Make sure you leave a comment. Let us know how much you enjoy the show. Follow me, follow Dr. G. Follow us, right, Dr. G?
It costs you nothing to share. And when they ask me, how come I'm not rich, Jazzie? Why am I not rich?
Because you didn't share our shit.
There you go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That's what Dr. G. Well, everybody, good evening and welcome to Artist Talk. Again, I'm Jazzie with my incredible co-host, Dr. G, tonight, and we have a very special guest joining us. Actually, he had been on the show before, but I felt like, when I have guests on and I don't have a lot of time to spend with them, I had to bring this brother back because he's incredible. He has that it factor, so we wanted to bring him back. He has a sound, a creativity, and a vision that we just like to push the culture forward. Okay. We're honored to welcome JTreece. He's a recording artist. He's a songwriter. He's a producer whose work blends raw emotion, musical precision, and a storytelling style that resonates deeply with listeners. Whether he's behind the mic or behind the board, JTreece brings a level of authenticity, craftsmanship that sets him apart in today's music landscape. His journey, his voice, his creative process all carry a depth that deserves to be heard. And tonight, we get to explore the artist behind the artistry. So settle in. I want you to lean into the vibe and get ready for a powerful conversation, family. And let us welcome back to Artist Talk, JTreece.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, my brother? You doing all right? Happy Monday.
Thank you. After that introduction, I think I should have came and go, show you right.
Oh, right.
Okay, there you go. I'll take that too.
We love that. I'm loving the shirt. I'm loving the chain and all the stuff you got on, bro.
Thank you. And I figured something would go wrong. The whole time, everything was cool. Now all of a sudden in my studio, I have a fire alarm. It starts beeping. The battery just went dead in it because it wasn't doing it earlier when I was talking to you, and now it's doing it.
Listen, that goes to show that we're alive and we're authentic. That's it. We'll take it. It's okay. It's okay.
That's all, my brother. And again, hey, everybody. Well, hey, Nicole. It's so good to see you, Nicole. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to my TikTok family also coming over to join us on the show too. But Jay, it is good to have you back. I remember the last time you were here, you were on with our friend Terry Green.
Yeah.
And
she should be listening in too as well.
Okay. Hey, Terry. Come back on the show. Come back and hang out with Dr. G. I know you're busy, but come hang out with us a little. I would love to talk with you. And so just to check in with you, Jay, I always like to check in with people like, how's your mental and all that stuff doing?
I'm good. I live by a philosophy that a lot of people may do the same thing. I try not to stress, and my mental is, if it's something I can change, why stress about it? Because I can make it do what I wanted to do. If it's something I can't change, why stress about it? Because it's going to be the same. So just let it go. So I try to stay level.
I appreciate you saying that, because I'm learning, but I need to take heed to that sometimes.
Sometimes it's hard, but yeah.
Yeah, listen, it's one of two things. Either you can fix it, take the energy and fix it. And if you can't, why you worrying about it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Easier said than done, though, but you know.
Easy. Very easy said than done. And so, Jay, I do this segment called The Real You. I just ask you some questions about life and how have you navigated through some of these experiences? And so it comes from an area of life experiences and personal growth. And my first question is, what's a belief that you used to hold that life eventually taught you to rethink?
To rethink things,
Mm-hmm.
just life itself. I mean, you go through ups and downs, and a lot of stuff tends to come back around again. So you learned it. You should have learned it the first time, or you'll go back and go, "Oh, I remember there's something just like this before. I'm not going down that path again, or I'm going to go this way this time." So just life itself.
Just life itself. I like that.
Life be like it.
Yeah, life do be like it. Don't it not?
Exactly.
So my second question comes around like vulnerability and your truth. What's a fear that you had to work through that made you stronger? Or if there's anything you can share.
Probably, I think at one point in time, I cared too much about what other people thought. And then when I got deeper into doing music on my own, I had to stop that, because everybody's gonna have their opinion about things. As long as it's right with me and I like it, I can care less what other people think about it.
Exactly. I like that, right?
I love it.
I had to learn that. It took me a long time to learn that. Long time. So when it comes to identity, purpose, and connection, who in your life helps you feel seen for who you really are? Anybody?
That's a good one.
I don't know. Let's see who I really am. I guess it has to be my youngest grandson. He's 3, and when I'm with him, I guess they see the real me, because that's my ride or die. So
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I guess it would be him. I guess I don't know. My kids, I guess I don't know.
Okay.
And I guarantee you that grandson put you in check, because that 3-year-old, he's going to be brutally honest.
He thinks he runs things.
He does.
I love that. And the thing about the real you, I always tell people, it's not a right or wrong answer to these questions. It's about life, and it's the real you. I've had people ask me questions where I just really didn't have an answer to, and you know what? That's okay, because sometimes you just look. I don't know. I never really.
I don't know. Well, that's the problem. People are afraid to say, "I don't know."
Yeah.
Right.
Instead of saying, "I don't know," they got to always have an answer, and no one can always have an answer for something except me. I'm just playing. But if you don't know, you don't know. It's okay to say, "I don't know."
Yeah, I'll let you know if I don't know right away. I'm not going to BS you. So I'll tell you I don't know.
Right.
Because I don't know what type of BS. I don't know what BS I told you, and it may come back to haunt me. So I'm not going to put myself in that position.
As my father would say, you don't have to remember the truth.
Exactly.
That's true. And that's why it's called the real you. Hey, look, you know what? I didn't think about that. I don't know. I have something for me to think about and just move on. And that's okay. And but thank you so much for answering those questions. And I see people coming in the room: JC Soul, Nicole,
JC,
Kenneth Wynn. We appreciate y'all, and thank you so much for sharing the video out. But I think I know this JTreece. So the JTreece, what does that stand for?
Joel Treece.
Okay, just for our audience would know. Okay. And
if you
so,
don't know, shame on you.
right, shame on you if you
I
didn't
put
know
that in
that.
there.
So, Jay, let's go back to the kind of the beginning. How did music all start for you? What was that moment you knew like music was your path?
Well, I want to say since I was little, I've always, my mother would sing around the house and stuff like that and have a musical family. And like most kids, when I was little, you were into the Jackson 5 and stuff like that. And I wanted to be part of that group and stuff like that. And then the older I got, I ended up playing saxophone when I was 9, and then played saxophone all through elementary school, middle school, high school. And on the way, I taught myself how to play other things. I sang in a bunch of groups and bands. And then finally, back in 2019, I want to say, right around COVID, I finally did a solo project, which I had never done. And then when I did the solo project and saw that I controlled everything, then I'm like, yes, this is what I want to do right now. And like most people, you wish it would have happened years ago, but I believe things happen for a reason, and I'm supposed to be here doing what I'm doing right now the way I'm doing it. So
Exactly.
I believe that. Because I was going to ask you, like growing up, like who did you listen to? Because we had Dr. G. You remember we had so many guests that have been on the show, and they're like either jazz artists, R&B artists, and they were like, well, I couldn't listen to this. Like it was only gospel played in my house. Was it like that in your house or no?
No. I remember my mother and father were big fans of the Spinners. So we heard the Spinners quite a bit, but we also listened to Parliament, Funkadelic. I mean, like I said, the Jacksons, the Jackson 5. And I grew up in the 80s, and where I grew up at, I ended up listening to everything from Stevie Wonder to Phil Collins to Duran Duran to you name it. I listened to the whole spectrum of stuff. And then when I was in the military, I was overseas, so I got to listen to even more stuff.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it shaped everything I did.
Do you remember maybe
Thanks.
your first concert that you attended overseas, or did you get the opportunity to attend it?
First one overseas. Actually, it was Luther.
Oh.
Luther came to, it was a small venue he came to, and that was the first one I seen overseas.
Wow.
And then the second one I saw was Michael Jackson's Dangerous tour.
Oh.
Can you share just a little bit about both of those? 'Cause I admire Luther and Michael. It's just, how was that experience for you back then?
Luther was the fact that he was at a small venue, and it was standing room only. So I was probably it was probably 4 people in front of me from the stage. It was that intimate. So it was really, really nice. It made you feel like he was singing to each individual person because it was so small. The Michael Jackson, it was unbelievable. I mean, it was at the Munich Olympic Stadium. Now I got a little lucky because at the time, and I think I may have mentioned this on the first time I was over here on your show. Make a long story really, really short. Jermaine Dupri, his grandmother and my grandmother are sisters.
Oh, wow.
So Chris Cross had opened up for Michael. So I got to go. I got backstage passes. Got to go to the show. Got to go backstage. Got to talk to Michael for like 10, 15 minutes. I mean, really, really nice and humble guy. And then fast forward 5 years later, I end up seeing Michael again in DC at BET. They had their 15-year anniversary. And this time I got to talk to him for like an hour and a half. But real nice guy. Really, really nice guy.
Wow. I just wondered, like that experience, Luther, Michael was just like, ooh. So much talent, so much creativity. Were there any other artists that you kind of looked up to as well as your music craft? Was anybody else outside of like Michael, Luther?
Most people that know me, Prince. Who else? I got into Maxwell, Sade, the neo soul stuff. I put a lot of that into what I do now. Stevie Wonder. I mean the pioneers is what I listen to.
Right. Now I'm gonna be a little shady. I'm gonna throw a question. This is really a question from Dr. G, right? So this is like a little game. Like, so Prince or Michael Jackson?
Don't do that.
There are two different type of artists. So that people do that all the time. To me, they're two different artists that you can't really compare them. And it was crazy that you said this, because I was thinking on Facebook earlier, I was going to put up a post asking Dirty Diana or Darling Nikki, because they're both about the same type of song.
Okay.
Yeah, but in that case, if I look at both of those songs, because of the feeling that Michael put into Dirty Diana, I lean towards Dirty Diana just because of the emotion he put into it. But as far as comparing
Darling Nikki,
don't get me wrong, Darling Nikki's my groove too, so it's kind of hard to choose. But to compare them to, they both came along at different stages of my music stuff. So I was in the Michael at the beginning, and then as I got older and could understand the stuff that Prince was talking about, then I leaned towards Prince. So I can't choose between the two.
See, we shouldn't have to compare. We have to just respect the artist, because they were around the same time, but they just had such different vibes where you love them both for just different things.
Right.
But everybody loved Prince could wear high heels and nobody complained about it and thought he was still the most masculine man ever. Whatever.
So, yeah, and I got a chance to go to Paisley Park, and unbelievable.
That's on my bucket list.
Man, you gotta go. Gotta go.
Okay. And so there's a question in the chat says your music moves many, but what motivates you?
Everyday life.
Life.
Because life be like that. Life be lifing. Something that happened that day, and it'll spark a hook to a song in my head, and I'll run down to my studio and just at least sing the hook part of it, and then I'll build the song later on. But life itself.
Life itself. And so, what was the first song or a beat that you created that made you say, "Oh yeah, I can really do that. I can do this." Can you remember?
It was a song I did. It was on my first album called Tonight, number 2 NITE. Actually, I did the music, the lyrics with a buddy of mine named Jesse, he's my writing partner and stuff like that. We do music together. And we got a thing coming out going to be called J&J Music. But anyway, he wrote the lyrics for the song, and I did the music, and he had the lyrics to a different song, and I was trying to figure out what can I put to this. So I started singing his lyrics to my song, and it fit. And I gave it to him. I was like, "Hey, I did your song, blah, blah, blah. Here, take it." He's like, "No, you need to put that out." I'm like, I don't know. He's like, "No, put it out. And he kept pushing me. And I was like, you know what? I've never done a solo project. Let me put it out. And I put it out, and people gravitated to it. And I was like, oh, I think this is what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, Tonight is the song.
I love that.
Let me sing for y'all. Let me sing it for y'all right now.
Did you think, JTreece, that you would, I know you had your other professional career, but did you think music would be your journey up to this point in life?
To me, music is, as I explained it to some people, music is my happy place. Oh. No matter how my day is or my life is going, music is going to be the thing that picks me up and lets me be me and calm me down no matter what. If I'm feeling bad, I can jump in my car, turn the music on, and just drive, and I'm in a better mood.
Right.
It will change your mood so quickly. We already talked about, music is medicinal. It is truly medicine. No matter what feeling you have, happy, sad, angry, can't express yourself, there is a song out there for that.
Exactly.
That is so true. I think I've seen a video on your Facebook page, JTreece, and I think you were just riding in the car.
Yeah.
You were playing some music.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that. I do that too. Sometimes you ever just get in the car, and I've been like on 85 here in Montgomery, and I look up and I'm on the Georgia line. It's just good music. And you'd be like, how did I end up driving this far? But music can, when it gets in your brain and it just takes you to a whole different place, just like Nicole said in the chat, music is therapy.
Yeah, exactly. and it crosses boundaries of it. I remember, and I tell people this story. When I was in the military, I was in Desert Storm. I was in the middle of Iraq, in the middle of the desert, and there was these little, I don't even know if you call them towns, a village, I guess. There was like little mud huts in the middle of nowhere. And I remember driving through, and I was giving some kids some water and some food and stuff. And I had a cassette, when cassettes were big. I had a cassette sitting in the vehicle, and these kids, they spoke no English. And all of a sudden the kid looked and went, Michael Jackson. And this is the middle of Iraq, in the middle of the desert. So it shows you, and this is before internet and all this other stuff. So it shows you how far music can reach and cross bridges and cross everything. So, yeah.
That is so true.
It's like you think about music. If you hear someone who has an accent, another country, whatever, when they sing, that accent just goes away. Music just has that way of just bringing anything and everything together. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
That is so true. And everybody, if you just tuned into the show, welcome to Artist Talk. I'm Jazzie K.Ward. My co-host is the lovely Dr. Shontell Graham, but we just call her Dr. G. Our special guest here tonight is recording artist, songwriter, and producer JTreece. And Jay, let people know, where is the best place to find you?
Facebook under JTreece, and Instagram under JTreece. And this one, if you're looking for my music, it's available on all digital platforms.
Music. Hey, y'all, let me explain something to you. Jay is featured on a song with Terry Green. And if y'all haven't heard that, y'all need to check him out. I think it came out in 23, Close the Door.
Yeah.
Like, how did y'all link up to do that song?
Again, music. It's a guy over in the UK. There's a radio station in the UK. They were playing my music, and they knew Terry. I had no clue who Terry Green was, but she was huge in club music, and she goes by Terry B when she does her club stuff, or house music. And they knew that she was originally from Maryland, and I was in Maryland. They know that she's living in Germany now, and I used to live in Germany. So they were like, you two need to talk to each other. So they called her up, and I got on the line with them. We talked, and then she, maybe about 3 or 4 months later, because I thought she was blowing me off, because I would talk to her and send her music, and she would never respond back. But come to find out, she was touring at the time. Okay. So then she finally got back, and she came back to Maryland, and we met up, and we were talking, and I told her that I always wanted to do a remake of Close the Door. I said, but I want to do it as a duet. I said, because I know that hasn't been done. And then I broke it down how I wanted to split it up and how the song should go. She looked at me like I was crazy, because she was thinking, this is the Teddy Pendergrass classic, and you can't mess with classics or they'll talk about you. So we kept talking about it, and I kept pushing her. And then finally she saw the vision that I saw, and it came together.
Oh, I love that. And I hope before we leave the show, we could play just a snippet of that song. But I wanted to talk about like your music, and thank you so much. You have a release that's coming out. It has not been released yet, from my understanding.
Yeah. And
it's titled On With You. Tell us about that track.
Well, actually, the one that you're going to play is actually the remix of it. The original one I put out a couple years ago. Okay. It was, again, I was feeling some kind of way, and I did the music first, and then all of a sudden the lyrics came to me, and it started flowing, the original one. And it had a neo soul feel to it. And I wanted the new one that you're going to play, I wanted it to be a little more smooth and a little more jazz oriented. So I changed it up a little bit. Okay.
And so, y'all, we're gonna play a little bit for you right here on Artist Talk, and this is JTreece. It hasn't been released yet, and it's titled the remix, rather, On With You. So, Shefty, we can play a little bit of that for us, sir.
From
y'all. That is bad.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a Saturday morning when you get up, you're just sitting outside with a nice cup of tea and just.
Well, see, I'm thinking like a Friday night, you're getting ready to go out. You know, the sunroof tilted up a little bit on a Friday or Saturday night. It's just smooth. And you know,
all of those, all
it's
the
real
above.
music. You know, when I listen to, you know, I try not to say anything because I don't want to offend people. But you know, when you listen to, it sounds like real music. You know, some music today. I'm just going to be honest. You know, I listen to different streaming platforms. I'm still old school. I still like my CDs. Because there are artists that I probably won't get the opportunity to ever hear on like major radio stations because they're just not gonna play their music.
Yeah.
And now auto tunes and all that other stuff, which hey, if that's what it's going to take to get your album out, hey, who knows? I may have an auto-tune album, me and Dr.G. So I'm not.
Don't you start with me. Listen, I'll be a one-hit wonder enough to get me some royalties, and I'm good to go because I know I can't sing. I'm a songbird for the Lord.
Yeah, I understand. So, what's your take, JTreece, on like music today?
I'll say this as far as music today, as far as R&B, because that's R&B, neo soul is what I end up doing. They leave no room for imagination.
Right.
You have to. Back in the day, you would, depending on who male, female, you would romance that person.
Oh, right.
Get them in the mood. Set everything in motion. Now it's just give it to me. So. I like
it's gonna be our song. Just give it to me.
Well, Teddy did that,
right?
But he worked up to it though. So, but again, the music today, certain artists that are out there now that's trying to bring that back or are doing that type of music. Usher is doing it. Neo is doing it. You have people like that. Tank. But Tank did do a song that's like "Give It to Me," but. Right. It's just a time and place, but I like the old school romantic set of mood type stuff.
Right. I was also, you know, when it relates to this song, like, do you write your own music? Do you collaborate with someone else? Or are you just your own man?
Mostly I write all my own stuff. Once in a while, I'll write with other people. Like I said before, my buddy Jesse, him and I write a lot of stuff together. Him and I were in a group called Mirror Mirror back in the day, and the group broke apart, and him and I stayed friends, and we still do stuff together to this day. So
nice.
You know, I was going to ask you a question. Like, what keeps you grounded in an industry that to me is so overwhelming? You know, it's
so superficial.
It's so many artists. Every time you look up, it's an R&B artist here, this and that, or do you just say, "Hey, I'm JTreece. I'm in my own lane. There's a big enough lane out here for all of us," and I just keep it moving?
Like I said, I do music for the love of music.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter to me. I mean, it'd be nice if all of a sudden 3, 4, 5 million people like my stuff and they're buying it, blah, blah, blah. But if it's only the 3 of us and the people online right now that's listening to it, I'm still going to do it. So I do it. Like I said, it's my happy place. So that keeps me level as far as I don't pay attention to the music industry. If they end up liking the stuff I do, great. If they don't, I don't care.
Okay. We like that. And Dr. G, we need you to play that in the OR. When y'all talking about people, play the music in the background.
First of all, we don't talk about people. We speak about our patients in a positive manner. We make sure that they're okay, that they're doing all right. We don't talk about people. I'm just saying. No, that. But you know, we have to, music like that. That is very soothing to get them into the OR so they're calm, and to take them out because you don't want to play nothing too gyrating when they're trying to come out of anesthesia too. We want them to stay asleep for as long as possible.
We love that. And hey, everybody. And so what we're going to do now, our special guest here is JTreece is hanging out with us, and Dr. G. He's a producer, he's a recording artist, and he's a songwriter. And we're going to have Mind, Body, and Soul with Dr. Dr. G, and then we're going to come back with more conversation right here on Artist Talk.
It's time for Health and Wellness Check-In with Dr. Shontell Graham. Tips for the mind, body, and soul.
Hello, people. So let's talk about March. March is actually Women's History Month. So this is going to be one for the ladies, but men, you can share with women in your life and your family. The number one, I'm going to give you guys a chance to answer. What is the number one killer for women? You guys have a couple of seconds to answer that question. And while you think about that, we as women, we want to be that matriarch of the family. We want to take care of everyone, but we are not taking care of ourselves. So the number one killer for women in this country is heart disease, unfortunately. 44% of the women in the United States, which is about 60 million people, have some form of heart disease. Now, usually I give you guys a tip and tell you, let's take this, let's take that. It's going to help you out. There is no one method to curing heart disease. There's no one diet. There's no one thing. You have to look at incorporating a better lifestyle. So I say, I don't pick a particular diet. Some people are vegan, some like vegetarian, some like to do keto. Whatever it is you want to do, we call a DASH diet. And that's a diet that is going to address to stop heart disease or hypertension. So it's dietary to address to stop stop hypertension. Now, what that's going to mean incorporating nice green leafy vegetables. Those are going to be great for you. They are high in potassium. What that's going to do, not only is it going to make you healthy, make bone health, it's going to push that bad sodium out of your body. So stop with the fried foods. You can still have fried chicken. I love a good piece of fried chicken, some fried fish, but we cannot do it every day. Get outside. You don't have to go and do calisthenics and do an hour on a treadmill. Walk for 10 minutes. Take a break. Set your little watch to get up, walk every hour, get around, moving, eat better, drink more water, eat more fiber, get things like oats, grains that's going to help you out. Good fats, salmon, tuna, mackerel. Those fish are high in omega-3s and fatty acids that's going to help push that bad cholesterol out of your body. Get that heart disease down. You cannot take care of others if you're not taking care of yourself. Do not go to Google. Okay? Don't Google something and think it's going to sell everything. Do not look on Instagram to get an answer because they're going to sell you what they want you to have. Go to your doctor, get your annual physical, get a heart checkup, get an EKG, get those things going, get a CCTA. What is a CCTA? It's a coronary CT exam of your arteries. Make sure there's no blockage. Take care of yourself because if you're not good, no one else is going to be good. So this month is our month. Technically, it's our month every month because that's what we do. But we're going to celebrate this month for women, okay? Take care of yourself. I don't want to hear, I forgot, I don't have time. Book it during your birthday month. Book all your appointments because you're not going to forget your birthday. At least I hope you don't. And if you do, that's another story we're going to have about Alzheimer's dementia. We're not going to do that. We're going to take care of ourselves. We're going to steadfast. We are going to run the course because we are women and we have to be here. So that's your tip for the week. Okay?
Hey, my divas! Plus size, just as fine as can be. Real plus size. Burn, baby.
I hear everything I prayed for.
We always have to lift each other up.
Do you need me to come over there and pick you up?
That is not love. He's gonna regret all of this. You're the one that broke this, not me.
Ruby!
What? I don't know how much longer I can deal with this marriage.
Go to hell.
I've changed a lot. Please. After I've given you all of my goodness. Help us, please.
So if you love those women, make sure they know.
I'm sorry, baby.
Can I get a little bit? Oh.
I hope you can handle it.
I hope you can handle it. Now, for those who don't know, That movie is the first install, and there's another one coming out soon. Just so happens that your lovely girl, Dr. G, and Jazzie are going to be in the movie, so please come out, support. And if not, hashtag shame on you.
Shame on you, your mom and them, your auntie them, your cousin them. And you can watch The Untold Secrets of a Plus Size Diva. It is on Amazon Prime.
That's right.
And it's on another network. I'm sorry, I couldn't remember the name of the network. But hey, Sheila, so good to see you. And
so so heart disease is killing our women. It's just the number has gone up. Just in 2021 alone, there was a total of 310,000 deaths related to heart disease for women. And the age range is between 35 and 54. So luckily I'm out of that number. But I'm just saying. I'll take my double nickels and say I'm a little bit older. I'll take that. But we got to start taking care of ourselves because a lot of this stuff can be avoided. And if you don't, shame on you.
Shame on you. And stress, I'm just going to stress. I was going to say, JTreece, do you exercise, brother? Did you get your exercise in? You try to eat right, all that stuff?
Yeah, I definitely try.
You definitely try, yeah. But
I think people just think that when it comes to exercise, they got to be in the gym 5 or 6 hours a day. And you don't have to do that. Go for a walk, breathe, meditate, eat better. It's little steps. You got to stop trying to treat that one symptom and treat the whole entire body.
Right. There you go. Thank you so much, Dr. G. And let people know how to find you, Dr. G.
My website, theapplife.info, or social media, Dr. G at AppLife for the win.
That's right. That's right. There's the site right there, the applife.info. Thank you so much.
Now, the question is, what does the AppLife stand for, Jazzie? Don't just shake your head. Hashtag shame on you. App.
If you had not,
proactive leads to prevention.
Right. If you had not asked me, then I would have been on it, Dr. G. Sorry about that.
Shade
and
messy.
Guard, but a little bit, Dr. G.
Shade and messy, but okay. It's only been 10 seasons, but I'm just saying.
I know. So
Nicole, you know what we deal with every day with these two. Mm-hmm. Ooh, roller skate. That's a good one. But see, when I think about roller skates, just go with me for a second. Y'all remember those metal ones you used to put on top of your sneakers? And when you stopped skating, you felt like you were still skating for a whole hour after it on concrete. But that's just me. Okay, let it go.
I remember those skates.
Yeah, me too.
With the little key, you had to adjust them. But when you took them off, you felt like you were still skating for at least a good half hour. Your legs were still shaking, but
I know, right? And so, Joe, so outside of music, like what's a like everyday life for JTreece?
Everyday life. Mm-hmm. Try to chill as much as I can.
I was gonna say Joe is just too damn cool. Everything is like, I'm gonna just sit here and just lay back kind of guy. I love it. I love it.
I try to just chill as much as I can, but I have my grandson is with me. He wants to be with me all the time. It trips me out because he wants to be with me all the time, and then when he wants to spend the night, right before he goes to bed, he starts crying. I want my mommy. And then when she comes to pick him up, he cries because he doesn't want to leave. So
listen, he got a good life. He got it good at home. He got it good with grandpa. So he just trying to suck it all in. Why not?
But yeah, that's typically if I'm not working, I'm in the studio. I'm chilling. Those three things.
Right.
But you know what baffles me though, when it comes to parents, they were strict on their children. But when it comes to the grandkids, they can have everything. Baby can have whatever they want.
That's because you send them back home to their mother or their father. You got to worry about it.
And give them back. Play, and give them back.
Exactly.
And so, Joe, back to your music, when I was thinking about what do you do when the world is not ready for your sound? The difference between the music you want to make and the music people expect you to make.
Well, my people that listen to me or follow me, they know my style. Right. So I stick to my style because the style is me. I did a Southern soul song called it's called JTreece the Ladies Man. And Southern soul is picking up. It's a huge audience for Southern soul, but I came to learn in doing that song that that's really not me. I was trying to make myself fit into that genre, into that, and it wasn't me. So I stay true to myself and what I do. So people that listen to me. The ones that don't listen to me, you can't please everybody. So
that's true.
Yeah, remember that authenticity is authority.
Say that again.
Authenticity is authority.
Yeah, exactly.
You are by being authentic. That's it. Can't nobody else be you.
Exactly.
At all. Are you looking for, or what about any upcoming collaborations? Are you going to do any more collaborations down the line, you think, with other artists?
Yeah, matter of fact, she was just on the line. JC Soul. I got a song I'm working on with her right now. She's learning it right as we speak, probably. My buddy Jesse, him and I are doing some stuff together. Terry and I spoke about doing some stuff. I have another young lady named Yolanda Parker. I'm producing a track for her, and another young lady named Trinity. I'm doing a track for her as well.
Oh, you're just
busy.
You're
busy.
Yeah, you busy. You are so busy. Well, let me ask you something. So you're not signed to this label, this machine, and all that. Is there any particular reason why?
I like having control of what I do. I don't want to. Typically, when you're signed to a label, I have my own label. But typically, when you sign to a label, they tell you, "Okay, I need this album or this song by this date," and then you give it to them. We don't like that. You need to give us something better. And but I don't want to do that. I'd rather stick to what I'm doing right now. One, and then two, outside of JTreece, there's JTreece. And some people, my family, they look at me like I'm crazy because I tell them there's JTreece and there's JTreece. They're two different people. To me, they are anyway. But when it's JTreece, I have a regular 9 to 5 that I've worked for the last 20 years that I have to retire from. So I'm not going to quit because music, right? To be honest, unless you're making money touring and selling merchandise, there's really no big money in music because unless you're one of the main people that are out there, the Jay-Z's and Beyonce's and the Bruno Mars and blah, 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 there's no big money in it anymore because of streaming. So I'm not about to quit what I'm doing for a pipe dream that may not happen, at least for me for right now, at the stage of life that I'm in right now. So it's better for me to do it independently and call my own shots and move at the pace I want to move at.
Nice.
Right. That's great. Yeah, that's important. So, for how important is it to educate yourself, JTreece, in this music business? Because you see so many young artists coming up and lights, camera, action. They see other stars like you mentioned. Oh, Beyonce, Jay-Z, all these celebrities. And even though you probably can sing, you can probably sing your tail off, you're talented, but some artists, it just doesn't work out for them that way.
You have to learn the business. At one point in time, and they're probably still doing, I guarantee they're doing it now because internet, they can reach out to more people and they can sell pipe dreams even further because of the internet and stuff like that. Back in the day, they would do that and steal music from people, or they would put a song out and give them these advances. They would give them $100,000 and they're thinking, I'm making the money. Next thing you know, they released an album and get no money from an album. The album can go #1 and they don't get any money because they got to recruit the record companies to make sure they get what they're going to get that they put into it.
They're going to recoup that money.
Yeah, most definitely.
Remember, for every Sheila E, there's a million Sheila O's.
Yeah, exactly. And TLC had to learn it the hard way. Who else? Tony Braxton had to learn it the hard way. So it's a business, and that's the first thing about show business. The business part, the show comes second. The business comes first. So you have to learn the ins and outs of that business, so you won't be that next person that sitting around going, "Oh, well, I could have been somebody," or "I put this song out and now you're bagging groceries somewhere." So you have to learn the business.
Yeah, you know, me and Chef always say, learn to mind your business. You got to
Man.
learn you got to learn the industry, because they will sell Avion to a drowning man. And when it's time to pay up, you have nothing. You walk away with nothing. You don't even own your own rights to your own music, all that work. So you got to know how to mind your business.
That's true.
Yeah.
Heidi Tan says, hello, Joel.
Hey, I know Heidi too. Her and I end up on a lot of charts together.
Oh, yeah.
Independent charts. Yeah, I see it around all the time.
Yeah, we love Heidi. She was here. Yeah, we love Heidi.
So what do you want people to feel, JTreece, when they hear your music? What do you want them to take away?
That I'm true to myself. I'm not out here trying to sound like this person or that person. I'm me. So, I mean, some of the styles I do may resemble certain people that I grew up listening to, but I'm going to be authentic to myself.
Okay. Is there a song, and I'm sure you can't probably think of one, but when I hear your voice, is there a song that you really want to record, maybe that you just hadn't recorded yet?
I've done this song at shows, and then recently at my birthday last year, I did an acoustic version of What You Won't Do for Love. Oh. And it turned out really well, and I keep saying I'm going to do this acoustic version of that song.
Nice.
You should do that.
I have a question. I know we can stream your music. Do you actually sell like physical copies? Because I love to still have a physical copy.
I still have some left from my very first album. What ended up being, which I found out the hard way, the music industry now, because of streaming and everything online, it's a singles based company now, or industry. People are buying singles more than they're buying album, or do EPs. EPs are 4 or 5 songs. You're better at doing those than doing a whole complete album. So in saying that, I'm actually going to do a 2 EP. Well, it's really an album, but I'm cutting it in half. So I'm going to do one half, part 1 and part 2, and each one's going to have probably like 5 songs on it. But I'm going to go back to having a few CDs on hand and I want to do some vinyl as well.
So I was going to ask my next question. Got to bring vinyl back.
Yeah, I want to do some vinyl.
Okay.
Heidi said, we are no superstars. Every day is a work in progress.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'll take that back. We all superstars in our own right.
In our own right. That's true. We are all superstars in our own right. That's right. And so what about touring and when you're going to come to Alabama, when you're going to go to New York where Dr.G is?
And I have family in New York too. I was asked to do a couple shows before up in Syracuse. It's just it didn't. The timing was off. It was crazy because right before COVID, I was doing a bunch of shows all over the place. I did a show in Atlanta, and they wanted me to come back and do something at the winery at Atlanta. Then COVID hit, and everything fell apart. So at that time, I just started concentrating on just production. I did a couple shows overseas in the UK. So I'm gonna get back into doing shows.
Okay, good. We'll support. Look, we're gonna support.
Yeah, we're gonna support. Just I can hear your song on a song for you. Oh, I love that song too.
Okay, go ahead, JC. So you don't have to be a star, baby, to be in my show.
I love that. I love that.
Well, the track I have coming out with JC Soul is hot. Oh, it's hot.
So what that means? All he's saying is that they both gonna come back when the song comes out.
Most definitely.
Can both y'all come back on the show together?
I'll talk to her and we'll try to set something up.
Okay.
JC is always supporting us. I know she coming back here now. Come on, JC. Don't do us like that.
Yeah. And so I'm supposed to have another conversation with JC because it was another show Dr.G and I did, but we had another guest on too. So I would love for her to come back on the show. And both of y'all talk about the song and how y'all work together and all that jazz. And so JC, just like, what's next? What chapters are you stepping into now? What's next for you?
More production. More producing. Eventually, I'll end up just producing altogether. I think one of the albums I want to do like like a Quincy Jones type thing. Just I do all the music and have a bunch of features and have different artists doing all the singing on it. That's one of the things I definitely want to do.
I love that.
I'm gonna sing one song on the album.
I can make it happen.
Okay,
get your auto tunes ready. Get your auto tunes ready, because
nothing but a thing.
we definitely will. I just want to say something on there. Introduce us something. Yeah, we're gonna do.
You know what? It was crazy you said that, because I have a song. It's an intro. Matter of fact, have you seen one of the videos I have on Instagram or something? It's called the intro, and it's just music, and I'm talking at the beginning. Well, and I end up saying JTreece, y'all, blah blah blah. We'll talk, because if anything, worst case scenario, what I'll do is flip it around and have you do the intro on it and doing the talking. So we can make it happen.
Well, let's make that happen. Let's make that happen.
Jazzie, come on, Jazzie. He got that radio voice.
We love that
radio voice.
My brother JTreece, I appreciate you coming on the show. Anything we can continue to do, my brother. Myself and the platform, those watching the show, myself, Dr.G, Chef D, you definitely have our support. Is anything else you want to share with our listeners before we go?
Just like I said, I have more stuff coming as far as stuff of just that I'm singing on, and I have stuff with the other artists. Like I said, JC Soul, Jesse McDade, Yolanda Parker, Trinity, and Tracy. Terry and I are working on a couple things as well. So be on the lookout. Matter of fact, I don't know if you've seen her video. What's it called? Southern Stroll.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I'm in her video.
Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, it's so I'm working on a couple of different things. I was in a movie a couple years ago that's now the same thing with you guys. It's on Amazon and YouTube and a couple other places. So I'm trying to spread out, and I did a couple songs in the movie too as well. So I'm trying to stretch out.
What's the name of the movie? What's the name of the movie?
Red Line.
Say no more. Red Line. Gotta watch that. Check it out.
Do you know where we can watch it at, Jay?
Amazon Prime, and I believe they said, because it came out like a year ago, 2 years ago, and I think they said now that it's available on YouTube as well. But I know it's on Amazon Prime. I'll send you the link later on.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Please do. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that was our special guest tonight, JTreece, recording artist, producer, and songwriter. And Jay, let them know where to find you on social media and where to get your music.
My music is available in all digital platforms. No matter where you find music, you can find my stuff under JTreece, JTreece. On Facebook, you'll find me under Joel Treece, and I do have a fan page, JTreece. And on Instagram is JTreece Music.
We love that. I love that. Can you stick around in the green room for me a little bit?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I hang around.
All right. Thank you, sir. Hey, Dr. G, another great show.
Another great show. Don't forget, it's Women's History Month. Ladies, take care of yourself. You cannot take care of others if you are not good.
That's
Get
right.
those checkups, all those checkups, the mammograms, the pap smears, the HPV, get everything you can possibly get. And if you do it smart, book under your wellness visit, you don't even pay a co-payment.
That's true. And again, I want to say thank you all for spending your evening with us on Artist Talk. I'm Jazzie K.Ward here with my incredible co-host, Dr. Shontell Graham. But of course, you know, we call her Dr. G. We are truly grateful for every one of you who tunes in, supports the conversation, the shows, love to the artists and thinkers who we bring to the space. Tonight's dialogue reminded us why these conversations matter, because art is more than expression. It's connection, it's healing, it's truth. And sharing that journey with you makes it even more powerful. Make sure you stay connected, follow the show, keep the conversation going beyond tonight. We'll get back to more voices, more stories, and more moments that inspire. Until next time, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and keep creating the world you want to see. Good night, everyone.
Close the door. Let me give you what you've been waiting for. Baby, I got so much love to give, and I want to give it all to you. Yeah. Close the door. No need to worry no more. Let's bring this day to a pleasant end. Girl, it's me and you now. I've waited all day long, just to hold